Smiley, A.W. Byrd, the illest morning show on the tube, the illest team, the illest squad to do it like no other. Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready. A.W. Byrd, talk to him.
Listen, man, it's only one thing to do. The gatekeeper is here, and the spoken word is always going to be true. Listen, this is the illest and the realest goddamn AM morning show. Never boring. Smiley and goddamn Byrd in the morning. And we here with a purpose. We here to get it done. But we also going to give you the current events, the facts, and we going to have some fun. Listen, we about to get it popping like never before. And best believe we here to score. Yo, Smiley, kick that real intro so we can get this thing popped.
Oh man, I know y'all just heard that notification bell. That was Google AdSense. YouTube checks coming out. Salute to YouTube. You know how that go. It's the 21st. Salute to all the content creators out there getting paid, getting that real YouTube money. You know what? Let's get into it. The illest morning show in the morning.
Here we
Smiley and Byrd in the morning. Smiley and Byrd in the morning. Smiley and Byrd in the morning. Up from dusk to dawn it, keep yawning.
Smiley and Byrd in the morning. Smiley and Byrd in the morning. Smiley and Byrd in the morning. Up from dusk to dawn, so keep yawning.
Smiley and AW, that's what I'm telling you.
At the tables right next to you.
Like a vegetable.
Spoken Words has a written message too. Get the message, dude.
The balls he spit is intellectual.
Like professionals. The show about to blow, so boy, here's your warning.
Harlem Smiley, AW Byrd in the morning.
No.
Yes, sir. Wake that ass up. We are here and we are up next for sure.
understand that. That's real speaks. That's real spit. We here and this shit gets legit. We are here. The gatekeeper in the building. Goddamn Harlem Smiley right there beside me. We ready to ride. It's identified. And we here to give you what's supposed to be supplied. Gatekeeper in the building. And we ready to rock. Let's go.
Facts, man. And this is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, from the one only Dirt Gang Digital and 21 Poke and Slots, too. So make sure y'all go over to all channels and support and subscribe to the channel, man. Salute to all the Wrench Gang members in attendance, man. We appreciate the day one supporters and all that stuff, too. So right now, I am sending out these notifications to make sure everybody get notified, like how they're supposed to get notified that we live out here in these streets, man. But other than that, man, A.W. Byrd, top of the morning, my good man. What's the good words?
Back at you, man. The good word is we are here, we above ground, and we live and direct. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna give them all they need to goddamn get what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? We here for a reason. We here for a purpose, and the purpose is purpose driven. You know what I'm saying? We positive living. We ain't on no negativity. But we here to rock, you know what I'm saying? So the morning show is here. It's a staple, and we about to go where we need to go, and we ready to take all y'all with us. So please follow, subscribe, get down with the program, because we here. We ain't going nowhere.
Facts, man. And yo, salute to everybody right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. We see y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. So let's rock out, man. What we got for the people today?
So look, you know, the thumbnail pretty much really says it all. What are we really doing out here in society as well as social media? The young lady who said that Arie Spears as well as Tiffany Haddish had perpetrated a fraud and did something super negative. At this point, she has withdrawn the whole defamation lawsuit and everything else that goes with it. But this is my thing right here. This is the question I pose. What did she really have to win or lose? Because at the end of the day, she put the deposition in to be removed so it can never be put up again. But she issued a personal public apology to Tiffany Haddish. She said nothing about Arie Spears.
Correct. That's what I was about to put emphasis on, too.
Right.
She apologized to Tiffany Haddish and Tiffany Haddish only. This was no apologize to Arie Spears because at the end of the day, hey, let's be for real, right? We all think that Tiffany Haddish may have got, you know, she was a young and up-and-coming actress at this time. she may not have. Well, I'm not gonna say she didn't know better, because if you knew better, you do better. But she should have knew better that this right here was one of those. She sound a little low. She should have knew that that this wasn't it right here. That when you doing anything with little kids, whether you think it was funny or not, whether he was a big comedian or not, you know for a fact that this something that shouldn't occur. See what I'm saying?
Never
should occur. So at the end of the day,
let's get it right and put it in the right perspective. This whole situation that they engaged in was right at the time that we already knew R. Kelly had been exposed and he was what he is. Check the documents, check the court statements, everything else. He is what he is. We're talking about pedophilia right here. And I'm not going to keep using that term on this live because we don't subscribe to that kind of bullshit. But with that being stated and never debated, he was playing R. Kelly music in the background. I don't see nothing wrong, and a whole lot of other stuff that spoke to the demon that he already was. But he was using little kids, a little boy. The youngest individual in this situation is the one that I feel like is the ultimate pawn because he's really a child. By the time you get to be 15, 14, if you haven't lived in a sheltered life, you have a level of discernment. But at 4 or 5 years old, 7 years old, man, everything is la 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 la. I don't know who on, but it's a la 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 la. It's a lot of happiness. It's a lot of sunshine. It's a lot of fun times. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah, man. Hey, so at the end of the day, you got to really sit back and ask yourself the question. Is it Tiffany Haddish? Who we blaming? You see what I'm saying? This was just a couple of days ago that Tiffany Haddish, they came out. It was like that they was pretty much wanting the public apology and all that too. But now they have issued a public apology. But Arie Spears, guess what? You big ugly Lizzo hating, you look like a wombat. Anyway, you still cancel culture. They canceled your career a long time ago, my good man. It's not the fact that you went and said some funny stuff. The fact is, it's the platform you're on. Look at the platform you're on. How the fuck is you on Vlad TV talking about people and all that? On Vlad TV, you couldn't go on no other platform. You just don't get it. You're on Vlad TV talking about people, and guess what that led to? That led to everything coming out. And that was the worst skit I ever seen in my life. The skit wasn't even funny.
All right, so let's just make it as we bring more people into the chat based on what we're talking about. Let's just make it clear.
Yeah,
there was a time where you could make fun of women. You could even cross the line and get into the pedophilia and even the quote unquote homosexuality. But at this point, now we have advocates. We have people out here that will not allow you to put that on children or to shame people who have alternative lifestyles. With that being said, comedy has come to a point where you gotta draw the line.
Mm-hmm.
Everything out here is not something to be made a mockery of.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, for the likes, for the subscriptions, and for the dollar, a comedian will try it. But like all comedians say, you got to give every situation a chance to die before you revive it.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm just glad Tiffany Haddish got herself out of that situation because I like Tiffany, and we don't want to see Tiffany in we don't want to see her in no mess, especially not because of this guy, the Vlad TV lover. You know what I'm saying? Right. Anyway, let me throw one out there for the people.
Okay.
All I gotta say is, I told y'all so. You know what? Let me turn this music off to make sure they hear me correctly. I told y'all so. And I know what y'all thinking. Harlem Smiley, what we told y'all. I told y'all. Don't try to play my son Bobby Shmurda like that. Did I not tell him, A.W. Byrd?
You told him. You tried to tell him.
Whack 100. You's a sucker. You's a sucker, Whack. You's a straight sucker. Try to go on Clubhouse. Try to go on Twitter. Talk about, oh, the label paid Bobby Shmurda to do this. He's lying. The label's not trying. You's a sucker. You was one of the biggest platforms out there trying to paint the narrative. Salute to DJ Academics.
Yeah.
Came out and told people, nah, you ain't going to try to play Bobby like that. Xavier Raza issues an apology after claiming to be in picture with bed with Bobby Shmurda. I told y'all, I know Puerto Rican hairlines and baby hairs when I see them.
Yes.
That was not the same hairline.
Said
and I knew this dude was clowning. He was, hey, listen, hey, PR move, great PR trolling move. People now know who Xavier Raza is. Long as he stay out of New York, stay out of Brooklyn, stay out of that, nice little Brownsville area, he might be okay. But guess what? He issued an apology. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this all. But I wanted to address everything that's going on right now. I owe everybody an explanation, but mostly importantly, I owe an apology to Bobby Shmurda and his fans. I'm sorry for everything that's going on and confusion I have caused anyone this past weekend. And I quote, that was not me in the video. Once again, that was not me in the video. What was meant to be a harmless joke shook the internet. I never thought my post would go viral, and it was never my intention to mislead anyone. I have been receiving death threats and keep seeing my name attached to the headlines that are far from the truth. I have been hesitant to speak out, but I wanted to clear my name and put it into this rumor. Although I have realized that no matter what I say or do, there are always going to be people that will not believe me or my intentions, thinking that I'm lying. I know what it's like to be bullied for being gay. I will never want to put that on anyone else. Anyone who knows me understands I was not doing this for clout. I will never want to expose or hurt anyone. So he's an openly gay guy. He's been bullied before. It started out as a harmless joke in his eyes. Because, hey, listen, he probably looked at his ponytail. He probably seen the video. It's like, oh, shit, that kind of looked like me. But it's why you got to be very careful. The internet takes anything and run with it. One person can say something, right? Let's say, oh, somebody could go on the internet and say, oh, this person's done me dirty. I don't like what they did to me. And the internet will run with it before they even hear the other person's side of the story to make sure it's a real story. So that's what the internet did here. They heard Xavier Raza. He go on there and talking about, I was shy. That shit went viral. Of course you're receiving death threat. You probably got some real G-stones in your chat, in your DMs right now, but not the way you wanted to. You better stay your ass out of Brooklyn. What you think about this whole trolling situation?
My question is, what kind of pressure was put on him to put this significant retraction statement out here after he went to great lengths to do what he did to try to put Bobby Shmurda out here in a bad light? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to know, like, did he have a confrontation with the goons? Did he feel like he had a contract that was about to be out here on his little sweet ass or what? You know what I'm saying? But he knew what he was doing. And we know how it goes, man. This is just another form that we have out here today. The number one addictive drug is clout. And that's what clout chasers chase. The clout. It's about the clout, man.
That was crazy, though. But yeah, it's like, damn. How much clout do you want to change to put your life at danger? Oh. That's the crazy part about it. At the end of the day, it's not worth your life being in danger.
Don't die for the clout. Don't die for the clout. But they're willing to. They're ready to. It means that much to them. Social media is a drug in itself based on the way people chase clout. And out here today, what we don't realize is when you talk about where you are, what you want to do, and where you are, you offer yourself up to be that pawn. And you just don't ever know which way it's gonna go. That's it.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be honest. Listen, one thing I hate seeing right now, I hate seeing rich black men, black on black crime, any way you want to put it. I hate to see it. This R&B beef, goddamn Tory Lanez versus August Alsina.
He said R&B beef though. That's
R&B beef.
R&B beef. That come with a side of fries.
Facts. And some soy sauce. This R&B beef, y'all gotta put this shit to a halt. August Alsina, Trey Songz. I had to sit back and ask myself, where did this all ball from? Where did it all stem from? I don't know if y'all know. August Alsina put out pictures of his lip busted, kneecaps bruised. Pause. Sound a little weird.
Oh, yeah,
Kneecaps, yeah.
Kneecaps bruised, kind of.
Yeah, that was a little weird. And then Tory Lanez says he was in the studio. Videos started surfacing of where it all began, what happened that day. It's a lot. So I want to take y'all back. I need to take y'all way back in the time.
Take us back, roll it back.
To the beginning. 2021. Tory Lanez, he was doing quarantine radio.
Yeah. He was rocking.
Yeah, that shit was fun. I ain't gonna lie. Quarantine radio, besides, the only thing was better than quarantine radio, you had a couple of things. You had Boosie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you had Boosie.
$100.
Facts. We had Boosie. We had versus battles. And we had Tory Lanez quarantine radio. And we had that during the pandemic. Some shit that helped us get through the pandemic. During that time, he dropped the freestyle.
Yeah.
In the freestyle, he goes, I ain't gonna snitch like August. I ain't gonna snitch like August the will when I'm hitting Jada. It was something like that.
Okay.
It was something like that. He threw his name in the verse. That was last year. I'm pretty sure this was during the whole entanglement shit and all that, the red table shit.
The spider web, yeah.
Correct. Everybody was throwing August Alsina balls out there. Everybody was throwing Jada balls out there, entanglement balls out there. Same thing with the Will Smith and the Chris Rock shit. Everybody was throwing it out there. I guess August Alsina must have came across that freestyle. Because now we're going to fast forward back in time to a couple of days ago to where they was both at the same venue. Tory Lanez is coming this way down the hallway. August Alsina is coming this way down the hallway. He got a little hoodie on. He got some sunglasses on. One of the little small backpacks, the little small, super small backpacks. Yeah, little mini joints. Tory Lanez is walking with a couple of people. Some people stand on the side. Tory Lanez extends out his hand to slap August Alsina 5 as they walking by. August Alsina don't stop. He don't break a beat. He looks down at Tory Lanez's hand like this, looks back, he looks at him, looks at his hand, and just kept walking. I'm talking about didn't even stop. You know what I'm saying? No motion or nothing.
But Tory Lanez so short, he had to look down. Back up. See, Tory Lanez like 5'1" or 2.
Yeah.
And so he had to look down and then look back.
So now you got people gassing it on the side.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You listen.
Yeah, so people on the side took the one lady shake Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez just stood there with his hand out. The one lady shook Tory Lanez's hand. Just because somebody leave you hanging and you get the other person be like, no, I got you, bro.
I got you, bro.
Saying? Yeah. And the one dude on the side said, oh, y'all seen that? That was
up.
I was jacked up. The one other nigga recorded. Talking about, yo, did you get that? Talking about, yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I got that.
So August Alsina is walking. Tory Lanez start walking and this bus is a U-turn as if, I can't let this nigga get away with this.
Start walking fast.
Facts. And then next thing you know, the video clips of Tory Lanez leaving out of there, the security chasing after Tory Lanez, people on the side like, oh, you just beat up August Alsina and shit like that. But I guess Tory Lanez releases footage.
Yeah.
Of of
how it went down.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just trying to find a clip for it real quick.
Well, yeah,
I think he released the footage. But what I'm gonna do is right now, and I need y'all to go over to this channel real quick. Music with a Z101. Salute to them. I'm gonna use their clip right now for educational purposes only. This is for fair use. I'm gonna use this clip just to educate people on what's going on with this August Alsina versus Tory Lanez thing. Because I don't want y'all to take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to see what's going on for yourselves. And I guess he released some footage. So they got it up here as Tory Lanez releases footage. Let's see what they talking about. And make sure y'all go to their channel and subscribe, my guysers.
Yes.
What up, gang? Gonna bite with another video. This right here is
so that right there, look, I'm gonna just mute him real quick. That right there is the stroll bar I was just telling y'all about. This is August Alsina coming down the hallway. This is literally August coming down the hallway. And he's gonna look at Tory Lanez in front of him, look at his hand, and kept strolling. You see that shit?
Yeah. Tory put his hand out.
Try to put his hand out. Look, zoink. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's blatant. Tory even tried to tap the nigga. Like, you looked and seen that was Tory Lanez too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was a regular fan. Like, that was blatant. You don't do this to regular fans. Look at that. That's blatant. That's blatant right there. So that's what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So I guess they said Tory Lanez put out the footage. I'm trying to get to the footage right now. Because now this is where people is hyping it up. Let me see if the audio is on. All right, AW, look. Yeah, that's all right, here we go. Listen to people on the side.
Yeah, damn.
Damn. Niggas laughing and shit.
Hey, it sound like Chris Tucker was out there. It's a damn.
Hey, I wish you would have got it.
I did get it.
Damn. See? He busted U-turn.
You knocked his ass out, Tory? You knocked him out? Tory said he just knocked August Alsina ass right out. One punch crunched him, Tory. He said one punch crushed his ass. Look up. He just did that.
So the fight is not on there specifically, but that's the footage right there. Now, Tory Lanez, you can't say that fucking you was in the studio when you got people there recording. It's people there talking about your man.
Let me tell you something. I know niggas that know niggas that know that.
Listen, your man's in them is sitting there, and they like, yeah, y'all missed it. You should have seen that. Other nigga talking about, yeah, Tory Lanez said he just knocked August Alsina out with one punch.
Yeah.
August Alsina is going to press charges.
He got heart problems.
This is August Alsina. Listen. First off, you seen August Alsina. He was walking by. It was a little zesty walk. Book bag was a little zesty. This is him afterwards in the elevator. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez apparently caught him in the elevator. Now, my thing is, right? If Tory Lanez hit him with the one punch, little leprechaun sneak punch, why was your knees bloody? This way I gotta stop buying them pants with the knees cut out. Stop buying them shit.
Right. Well, hold on. That photo looked kind of fugazi. Like, all right, so if you go back to the photo, That looked like a piece of turkey bacon dripping off of August Alsina's rough right there.
That's a
Like,
fact.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't look like real blood. And it looked like he posing.
Facts.
You know, like, or
You don't-
somebody propped him up against the wall on the wedge, so he could, come there. The picture don't look right, man.
Yeah, that's a prop up. What did Tory Lanez do? Jump up and punch you in the face? You know what I'm saying? Like, you like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
August Alsina, yo, listen, man. Listen, man. I'm mad because I'm an August Alsina fan. But I can't listen to your music after that.
Nah.
You can't get one punch beat up by Tory Lanez.
No.
Nah. He don't got no hair.
And he did a jump punch.
The jump punch. He's 6'2", he 4'9". He got to jump up the fucking... Nah. You big slinky R&B, you can't get beat up by Tory Lanez. So for that, and that only, I hate to do it to you, August Alsina, because you got one of my favorite songs, man. I got to give you the dumbass of the episode, man. You got fucking one punch jump punch by Tory Lanez. And you know what they tell you? If at first you don't succeed, August Alsina, when Tory Lanez run down on you again, you the first time you didn't succeed. But you need to dust yourself off and try again. Because Tory Lanez dust you off. And after you left out of that elevator, this theme music was playing behind you as you walk to, listen, that's like the walk of shame after you get beat up by Tory Lanez. So when you walked out that elevator, this theme music was playing behind you. Dumbass. That shit was crazy, man. Hey, W. Byrd, what else we got for the people, man?
All right, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on out here, man. You know, we talked about that situation with August Alsina. I'm a dip into some stuff that I really wanted to get into later on in the day, man. But what's going on with all these artists right about now feeling like, man, I gotta liquidate my assets and I'm just gonna go ahead and let go of my catalog. Listen, the catalog, in my opinion, has always been something that was lifelong. You hold on to that forever because that's the epitome of generational wealth. You don't know how long the catalog can feed you. But at this point in time, you got individuals that's ready to go ahead and liquidate their catalog. So Future is already selling his catalog from '04 to 2020 for $75 million. Now, Kanye says that somebody tried to put his catalog out there unbeknownst to him. He never co-signed on this or even said he wanted this to happen, but they tried to estimate his catalog at $175 million. Kanye can get way more than that for his catalog, and with the way Future put Atlanta on the map and solidified them with trap music and his shit, I don't think he should have settled for 75 million. I just had to jump into that. It was on my mind.
Now, I ain't even gonna lie, like, if Ye is worth $9 billion, then if I'm Ye, I'm definitely not I'm not selling my my what's name for no 175 million. However, there's a big difference between Future and between Kanye.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you say it's a big difference between Future and Kanye, you got to use this song, "Jumpin', Jumpin', Jumpin', Jumpin'," because it's a big jump. It's a big jump between Future and Kanye. But there are even white artists out here who are liquidating their catalogs right now, letting them go, just letting them go for the money. So the thing about it out here right now is they say that we hungry for fake jewelry and we hungry for chains, but we also hungry for that money because we don't necessarily trust the fact that we're gonna be here to reap all the benefits of what the catalog is truly worth. So with that being the case, we go ahead and liquidate the assets and cash in on what we know we got.
Yeah, man. 75 million for Future, though. I mean, if I'm Future and I know I still got some music in me, because listen, It may not be worth $75 million. I think about the basketball player Schroeder, who could have took $84 million
and ended up back for $2 million with the Lakers.
Correct. Sometimes you'll turn down them deals.
Hey, listen.
Thinking that a bigger or better one is gonna come, and then next thing you know, you end up choosing between nothing and a little bit. You don't want to put yourself in that predicament like that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. If I'm Future, 75 mil, knowing I could probably still make more music, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for people, especially if you got money already.
So you know how they always say, yeah, man, you playing checkers, they playing chess. Well, sometimes when it comes down to these contracts, they playing chess and the artist playing pinochle.
Facts. Hey, some people don't even know how to play pinochle, man. Young niggas don't know how to play pinochle, man. How that go, man? Yo, we gonna get into the song of the day, man. This one right here is called Faded from Arie, Dutchy the Great, man. Make sure y'all go over to his channel and subscribe, man. Hit that like button and run these numbers up. He got a lot of dope music over there, man. Salute to Arie, Dutchy the Great. This one is called Faded. Let's get into it. Smiley and Byrd in the morning. Y'all know how.
Yeah, wake and bake.
Yeah. Jamming out the bando. Faded, reminiscing about the shit that we had did as kid. Bad as fuck, ain't have a kid. Trapped out granny crib, poof and squares, gas all in the air, licks from everywhere. 6 for 1, if you copping 10, you can get a deal. Different pills, Supermans and LBs make you lose your feel. Different food, this shit tanner than some fucking Timberland boots. Different coupe, spin out to the store, then I steal your boot. Hopped in my bag, these niggas mad over shit they never had. Different drag, can't come to my hood, nigga, you need a pass. Different tracks, puffing on this cello with my cousin Cash. Rolling out the gas, hell no, no brakes. On Demon Town, no need to be safe. For my brothers, I'ma catch a case. Goonies did it, that's the reason they hate. Fell in love with the op pack, rolling in blades. I be so high, this taste is amazing. I know some killers that won't even say shit. I'm used to drilling, we used to hit daily. Y'all niggas bitches, y'all hit on the cage. Catch the main op, then go on vacation. She let a crew trip, how does Shemaine do? Whenever I'm faded, start thinking like Jace. Faded, reminiscing about the shit that we had did as kid. Bad as fuck, ain't have a kid. Trapped out granny crib, poof and squares, gas all in the air, licks from everywhere. 6 for 1, but if you copping 10, you can get a deal. Different pills, Supermans and LBs make you lose your feel. Different food, this shit tanner than some fucking Timberland boots. Faded, reminiscing about the shit that we had did as kid. Bad as fuck, ain't have a kid. Trapped out granny crib, poof and squares, gas all in the air, licks from everywhere. 6 for 1, but if you copping 10, you can get a deal.
Dutchy. That one right there is called Faded. Make sure y'all go over to the channel and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? So I got Dutchy the Great, man. A lot of great music over there. Salute to the rest of the Goonies, man. KB Flash, we see y'all over there, man. Amongst others. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so check it out. So this is one topic that we didn't even have on the table today, but I wanted to get into, and it is really significant. What impact do you think the purge laws that they are about to enact in Illinois 2023 will have the rest of the states or the rest of the country?
So, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be hold on one second. I think I just fucked up with it. If y'all didn't hear the question that N.W. Byrd said, sometimes the background music that should be kind of leaving your shit a little distorted. If y'all didn't understand what he said though, he asked about the 2023 Illinois purge law. How would that affect the rest of the states?
And I'm gonna speak formally because we want to be, direct and correct. It's called the safety law. Mm-hmm. The safety law. They claim the way that they're posing this is it's going. I don't understand how this makes anything safer.
Facts. So basically, I know a lot of people was kind of confused about this. And basically, a lot of times you'll be sitting in jail to fight trial. The whole innocent until proven guilty thing is out the window.
Right.
What this does is, for Illinois, this kind of reverses that situation. Say if they bring somebody in for, let's just say they bring somebody in for robbery. Hold on, AW Byrd, take over real quick.
Okay. Let's just say they bring somebody in for robbery. They don't have to be in jail or incarcerated based on these new laws because they will have no bail. They'll get a citation and then they'll be released back out to the public. And this is even when you talk about second-degree homicide situations. So with that being said, that's why we call it the purge or the opportunity for it to be a purge situation.
Facts.
Nobody is going to have to worry about getting bonded out based on a bail or any situation like that. And we're talking about a lot of different situations that involve bodily harm to people, second-degree murder, home invasion, DUIs, driving under the influence. There are a plethora of things out here that this whole new law subscribes to, and people will fall under. And instead of making the streets safer, it's really going to turn it into a purge situation. We're going to be dealing with a jungle.
So let's break it down for y'all, right? Somebody gets arrested for second-degree murder or something like that. And there's no substantial evidence. Instead of them sitting in jail trying to fight, trying to fight the charge, they'll be out on the street. If they bail out, same thing like bailing out. They'll be out on the streets. Now, here's the problem, right?
They won't have a bail. At this point,
no bail.
They'll just get a ticket. They'll get a citation.
And a ticket to appear in court at this
right.
date.
We go from there. Yeah.
Yeah. So the bad part about that is, ladies and gentlemen, is say for instance, right? If it's somebody who's witnessed the murder, now they have to they can now be pursued by this person. Say if it is somebody who's out there committing murders and it's some kind of technicality, he's out on the street being able to commit more crimes. This is why they call it, people are calling it the Purge Act. But now let's put the shoe on the other foot, right? If you're somebody that's been locked up, a lot of times there's innocent people in there who's been in a situation who have seen something but just don't want to snitch.
Right, you're right, correct.
Police will put them in that situation knowing that they didn't do nothing, they had nothing to do with it, but because they didn't snitch, now you're going to sit here and sit down and sit around, and now you got to prove it. The whole innocent until proven guilty thing, in most instances, is not really true. They just use that as a technicality. It's not really that. It's not really that true, because a lot of times we all know it's more like guilty until you proven your innocence.
Yeah. Don't be no fool.
Correct. You see what I'm saying? So I have mixed. You need me to tighten that camera?
Yeah, mixed emotions. You have to have mixed emotions, especially if you're a black man, because they talked about how this situation also speaks to poverty, and I can understand where they're coming from on that aspect, live and direct. From the poverty situation, if I ain't really got no money and I don't have a job and I've been falsely accused of something and you put me in jail, I definitely don't have money to be bonded out. I don't even have people I can count on to bond me out. So with that being said, that's how I really feel like it speaks to, the poverty aspect of people being incarcerated or locked up. And with that being said, it is a catch-22. It really is a catch-22.
Facts. So I think it's certain crimes to where that should fit the description, right?
Right.
If you in jail for selling drugs, they feel like selling drugs hurts the community, it hurts people, you should be in jail.
And that that's neither here nor there. Okay, so you selling drugs, you in the community. That at the end of the day,
what's some other crimes that you think should probably to where they can be out and still, do the appearance. Just name a couple of jobs a couple of crimes, like scammers. Do you think scammers should be one of the ones that should be on the streets until they're proven guilty?
Well, my thing is this right here. We all have the opportunity and the ability to deflect a scammer. We too open to feeding into what everybody says and what everybody's talking about, and that's how we get scammed. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. So we feed into the scammers. We offer ourselves up for them. But the big one that I'm on is individuals out here driving with the DUI. You could be driving based on how this new law is set up and be over the legal limit, crash, hit somebody, even kill them. You're still not going to jail. You're still not going to have a bond or bail. You're going to be home because you're going to have a citation. They're going to give you a ticket and they're going to let you go. That makes no sense to me at all. That is one of the real reasons why we call it the purge, because once we pass that law in Illinois, in Chicago, and all over the state of Illinois, you could drive drunk, you could drive under the influence, you could commit whatever crime you want to commit driving like that under the influence, and nothing is going to be said about it. You'll be given a citation, told when you should appear in court, and we'll move from there. It'll be nothing more than an old school traffic ticket. But in situations where we're talking about murder, driving under the influence, second-degree homicide, the distribution of like fentanyl, all kinds of stuff like that.
So let's just put ourselves in the eye of the court systems, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a couple of crimes, and I want you to let me know, should this be purge worthy?
Okay.
Which means they should be on the street, or should they remain in jail? You know what I'm saying? So, the first one I just asked you about, let's just say scammers. Do you feel like scammers is somebody who should be able to be on the streets, or they should remain in jail? Purge worthy or no?
Not purge worthy. And let me tell you why it's not purge worthy. At this point, we got so much freedom in the jail system, in the prison system. You know yourself, individuals got access to cell phones and computer time. All I need is a laptop or a cell phone to be able to scam. So we don't need them in jail. You can let them go. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's up to us to be smart enough to know how to navigate these situations with the scams. If he can scam your ass from prison, like so many of them have done, we already got him locked up. What else can we do? You know,
level 1 substances, and when I say that, I mean cocaine, fentanyl, heroin. Purge worthy. These people could still be on. They should be on the street and fighting a court case, or should these people remain locked up? And I say level 1. Yes, selling fentanyl accounts. Don't try to exclude that. You niggas are killing people anyway.
Nah, once you throw it, listen, man. It's a new day. It's a new age. I come from the era of cocaine powder. You know, not the crack era. Yeah. You know, they riffing, they sniffing, you know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. They not out here, you know what I'm saying, on that other level. They're not getting beamed up or nothing like that. So I had a different. Yeah. We not Trekkies over here.
Yeah.
But with that being stated, it's one of those situations where when you introduce fentanyl, you change the game. You really change the game. So when you put fentanyl into that category, put all those individuals behind bars, because if they out on the street and they trying to fight that court case, we don't know what kind of lengths they'll stoop to try to get a bigger shipment of that fentanyl in so they can set the shit off to be able to pay for that court case and stay out. And we just don't want to see lives lost, man. So that's that, yeah.
Okay, so they're not purge worthy then.
Nah.
What about The pandemic Jack boys. Now let me explain. This is Jack boys, period, robbers. But these new pandemic Jack boys.
PPP loaners.
Nah, I'm talking about the ones that don't want to just rob you and just take your stuff and go sell it. The ones that want to do more harm to you. That's why I say the pandemic robbers. These new robbers.
Okay.
These new that don't only just rob, they steal and they kill.
They want to leave you. They want to leave you with more than the Rona. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
But let's just throw robbers out there just in a general state. Pandemic robbers just sounded better. But people who do robberies. Now, we're not talking about petty larceny. We're not talking about the thieves. There's a big difference between people who rob people and people who just do petty theft. People who just steal shit. $20 sitting on a dresser. Nah, we ain't talking about them motherfuckers. Them is the worst people ever to have around you.
You talk about the people. You talk about the people that's gonna come back and shoot you because they robbed you and you had fake jewelry.
Correct. Those people. Pandemic. That's the pandemic robbers. Oh, you gave me fake jewelry? They ain't give it to you. You robbed them for it. They gonna come back and shoot you because they got laughed at in the hood for having fake jewelry.
Definitely.
Are they purge worthy, or should they be in jail fighting their case like the rest of the people?
I think they need to be locked up.
You stuttering, Judge. You can't judge. This 2023 purge is a very serious thing. We gonna need you to not stutter when you nah, good. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I did stutter a little bit because I had to put it in perspective. But no, anything out here within these laws that they're talking about, that if we don't lock you up, could still make you a danger to the community as well as yourself before we even take you into a courtroom to address who we already talking about. Yeah, they got to stay locked up. They have to.
Damn.
They have to. I'm not going. If I don't want to use this word, but if you were an unfriendly toucher out here to minors, I can't let you still stay out here free until we go to court. We don't know how many people you might try to touch before you go back into that courtroom. Come on.
That was about to be my next crime.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you.
That's the filthiest crime of them all. Any kind of pedophilia, like that's the worst crimes ever. But honestly, like them people need to sit in jail and fight their crimes. There's certain crimes. If you out here killing people, you need to sit in jail.
Somebody gonna come up in the chat and say free R. Kelly. I'll be like, oh no.
Oh no, he needs to sit in jail. He got a lot of years. He gonna sit back. I don't care. Hey. He got to do 30 in New York first before he make it to Illinois. Remember that. Anyway,
hey, look, R. Kelly is the true epitome of behind the music.
Facts. Facts. Do we really want to see R. Kelly walking around? Did we really want to see people like R. Kelly walking around fighting their trials?
Coming to a high school near you. Coming to a high school near you.
Because if you can't say basis, right? If they innocent until proven guilty, that means they can still be walking around schools, driving white vans with no windows. Like, nah. I think those guys should be banned from all schools, all churches, and especially white vans.
Yeah.
Any van with no windows, trucks with no windows. They can't even ride in the car with the window up. And if it's wintertime, they got to still have the window down. Violation. So at the end of the day, I know people say Purge Act. They gonna be on the street spraying people for 20. Nah, this ain't that, mother dumbasses. No. But they call it that because whether it's somebody trying to get back at the person who did them wrong, or whether it's them trying to get back at the people who maybe done snitched on them, who maybe could snitch on them. Any way you put it, it's putting people in harm's way. By having these people out on the street after you'd have been arrested for a crime. So it's like, all right, cool. You possibly have did a second-degree murder. You go kill somebody. We bring you to jail. You go to court the next day and get a ticket. And get out of jail and then get a ticket to reappear back at this date, and we all know it's gonna just keep being dates after dates after dates after dates.
So how's that safe? What's safe
safe?
about that? It's called a safety. It's all called a safety act.
Correct.
How is that safe?
How do you explain to the next? Now, let's just say hypothetically, this person is still out right now fighting a crime, and then they do another crime and kill another person, hypothetically. How do you explain to that second victim's family members, hey, because he's a Purge Act or the Safety Act?
Yeah.
He's able to be on like, nah. Throw his ass in the bottom of the jail, not even the top of the jail.
Nah, the bottom.
I don't agree with this at all. This only should happen for misdemeanors and D and maybe E felonies. You jump the turnstile, you driving around, no license.
No license, yeah.
You selling weed or if you selling crack. Not fentanyl, not heroin, not dust. I'm not talking about
if you got a repeated history of DUI, shit like that. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
Even if you selling pills, let's be clear.
Let's be clear.
Stuff like that. There's motherfuckers that jump turnstiles in New York City right now that's probably sitting in jail for jumping the turnstile. What?
Yeah.
Get that man the ticket. Let that man come back and pay the $3. Hey, he could have paid $3 and now you got to pay $300. That's his problem.
Right.
Was it worth it? You should be sitting in the bookings. 3 days in the bookings. I done been there, not for jumping turnstiles. I think y'all the dumbest people ever to fucking be in jail for jumping turnstile. But anyway, a couple of my brothers that got locked up for that. You know what I told them too?
But you know that's small shit. And when you get right down to it, at the end of the day, when you bring somebody in or you take somebody down for that, it's such a minor offense. We spend more money on processing that shit than the crime is worth.
Facts. Purse snatchers, you remember those? They don't do that no more. Remember purse snatchers though? Remember them?
The purse snatchers, yeah.
They wasn't even considered robbers. They wasn't considered. They was purse snatchers. They had their own. They out here snatching man purses now. You heard of that?
Oh,
their little shit, they just snap this shit right up there. That's a new shit now.
Well, they couldn't get me because I don't carry man purses.
Carry man purse. You better take my wallet out of my pocket.
Yeah, out of my pocket.
And then you're gonna pause yourself for touching my back pocket. Pause, motherfucker. Yeah. And I got a button on that bitch. You niggas with these skinny jeans, how y'all even wear what? That's why y'all gotta wear the man. You ain't got no wallet space.
Right.
August Alsina. If you would have had them cut knees, pants on with that small book bag, August Alsina would have never, Tory Lanez, anyway. Yeah, this Illinois Act, I'm gonna be honest. I don't agree with it. And I just hope to God a lot of y'all other states don't try that shit. Don't bring that shit to New York. Don't bring that shit to California. Don't bring that shit to Virginia. We don't want that shit. If niggas do the crime, they got to go to jail to not do it again.
Oh, yeah.
You got people like me. Oh, yeah, I've experienced what jail been like. I'd have been locked up, especially in New York. New York is broken down between like three separate spots. New York, you got upstate New York, you got Long Island, and you got New York City. Guess what? I'd have been locked up in all three spots. You know what I'm saying? I'd experienced everything except for the feds. I never did state time, but I'd have been locked up in a state facility before when jails was overcrowded in New York. Y'all heard the story. Put my black ass in Elmira, maximum facility. And I'm in there for, I forgot the charge. Too many. Anyway.
He says too many anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that one was when I had the warrants, baby. And I told him the fake name. Criminal false impersonation, something. There was some of them shits like that. I wasn't supposed to be in no maximum facility. But shit happens. Guess what I won't do again? I won't take my black ass back upstate and give them no fake name again. You know what? Because I know it's a chance they're going to put my black ass right back in Elmira. Yeah. And guess what? Ain't no separation space. I'm up there eating noodles with the real killers. Hoping nobody, yo, what you in here for? You know, a couple of warrants, waiting for New York City to come get me. So all I said, I would have told them all, I told them niggas a fake name. The fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that.
Big buff niggas in there, been in that bitch for 3 years and shit. Yo, what's up, big man? Yeah. What you in here for? You know, a couple of warrants, waiting for New York to come get me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all I'm giving to you niggas. That's it. It's Brooklyn, nigga. Don't ask me fuck questions, white boy. Nah. Anyway, AW Byrd, what else we got for the peoples? The squirrel. Oh, yeah, we know this is Smiley and Byrd in the morning, 9 in the afternoon, but we started late today. Had some business to attend to. You know, had to have a little team meeting this morning, so we started a little late. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, later on, I'm not even going to show y'all Ron G's new artist yet. I'm going to wait for later on to show y'all Ron G's got a whole new artist on there, too, so as a Blunt Burn Pod show, we'll be airing a little bit later. But yes, sir.
Check this out. What else we got on the clip menu? Because I know we got some more stuff on the clip menu. What's on the board with the clips?
Hey man. So yeah, actually the physical clips. What's the name? All right, so let's go through it, man. Let's go through them real quick. So I want to talk to you specifically about this because me and you are both sports fans.
Yes.
And this is, you know, we both have long, strenuous relationships. You know, we're both at that age right now to where shit like this matters.
Oh, yeah.
I've had my fill. It's enough. Tom Brady speaks his heart amidst marriage crisis with Giselle. So if y'all don't know what's going on in the sports world, right? Giselle and Tom Brady is probably one of the most, you know, notable power couples, or I would probably say celebrity couples that's out there, whatever like that. In a nutshell, Tom Brady is 45 years old. He is still playing football. She at this time feels like he should have been done, gave it up. He should have been quit. He needs to spend more time with his family. He's 45 years old. He doesn't look like he's stopping. I mean, he's going new team. You know, it doesn't look like he's stopping no time soon.
No.
With her being worth $400 million, him being worth $250 million, she's looking at it like, why? We have the money we need. Why are you still at 45 years old playing football? You need to spend more time with your family. Him is thinking like, hey, this is what I love to do. I'm going to keep on doing it. This is where the wedge is coming in. I asked you the question. Sometimes you as a grown man, right?
Right.
You know that financially is the most important part for you to make sure that that is correct.
Of course.
The financial part is the time, in my opinion. I know a lot of fathers that's there financially, especially happens with rich people too. The fathers are there financially, but they never spend time. It's a very thin line to being able to provide for your family and still spend the quality time with them that you need.
Correct.
You as a father, if you was rich, how would you balance that out? Do you think Tom should quit, take the money he got, spend more time with his family, or keep playing because he know, yes, she's worth 400, he's worth 250, but it's a chance if he keeps going, they can get to that billion. That's his, you know.
Well, I feel like this, Smiley. At some point, enough is enough. Mm-hmm. The difference between 1 million and 3 million and so on and so on, once you put the tax bracket into the situation, it's pretty much the same. After you get to a certain level of wealth, $1 million is $1 million.
I disagree.
Okay.
$650 million versus $1 billion. That's a big difference. That's different When you hit that B, it puts you in a different category. Yes, you can hang out with the millionaires, but can you flow with the billionaires? It's a difference flowing with the billionaires versus flowing with the millionaires. I was once told millionaires wear jewelry. Billionaires, why? That's crazy to me. I look at all these millionaires, billionaires dressed like Michael Jordan. Jay-Z not even wearing jewelry no more. Michael, they wearing K-Swiss and they not wearing knees with the holes in them, and it's the millionaires.
Right.
So that's what the one part I'm gonna disagree with you at. But I do see what you're saying. If you can make 650 work, if you can make $1 billion work, you can make 650 work.
Well, I'm kind of speaking from personal experience right here. I don't know what it's like to live in the realm that they live in, that zone. But I'm gonna say this: for Tom Brady to take it up to that level, to take him to $1 billion, he got to still stay out there on that field as a non-mobile quarterback and run the risk of catching that CTE pop upside the head real quick, easy and fast. You know, like he don't have no room to get hurt. He one hit away from it all crumbling down when you really get right down to it. I know he's in shape. I know he's aware. He has a laser-like focus. It's almost like he's not on Adderall, but you might think he is. But still, that young guy coming off that corner, full speed at 18 miles an hour, hit you upside your head, right between your cheek and your neck. Yeah, no respect. You going down. You'd be like Steve Young. You'd be like Steve Young when he got put to sleep that night by Rita's Williams.
Steve Young should have been on the field though. He should have been on the field. They knew his ass. They was like, "Fuck that. It's the Niners. We might not get this other chance," which they really didn't. Shit, not until recently. But damn, that was crazy. Let's put it in a different perspective, right?
Okay.
You doing a podcast,
right?
You just started doing this. You know, you came here to do the podcast and make some extra bread or whatever like that. It goes a little bit further. You end up getting 650,000. Let's just put it in the regular people numbers. Okay. You get 650,000 doing this podcast. But say we've been doing this podcast for 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Say now that you're at that age, so we're like, hey, we wasn't even expecting to make this much money, but 650 is comfortable. But you know, if you give it another 2-3 more years, you can get to that $1 million. But she say, hey, like, you're not here. You're working, you're doing podcasts all the time. Financially, we're good, but you're not here emotionally. What do?
I said, look here. I'm going to carve out some more emotional time. But big bucks, no whammy. We got to keep going. We got to move because we got to get to this $1 million. Once we get to this $1 million, we get in another tax bracket and we can move a little bit different. We'll be able to capture all those hopes and dreams based on what we allowed to float downstream. It's just a little bit of time. I know time is priceless, but we're going to continue to move on until we reach that plateau. And after we reach that plateau, all bets are off. We chilling, we moving, we grooving. Everything is good. But you also always got to set a level and don't waver on that level. But you're right. When you're talking about the difference between just being at a certain level of 100,000 and then going to $1 million, oh yeah, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. And if you're that close, you got to go ahead and put it on the table, put your cards on the table, and continue to chase the dream. Sensibly, respectfully, you have to do that. You have to. You have to. If you don't, you are selling yourself short. That's the way I feel. You got to keep rocking because you don't know what other opportunities, what you're already doing, will present itself in other ways. So, with that being said, I would keep going. At 650,000, yeah, we got to press on to $1 million. We got to do it. Byrd would be down for it. She'd be like, listen, we just got to continue to set the schedule up, be consistent, keep me aware, keep me abreast, let me know ahead of time on the front end so we don't have problems on the back end, and let's get that million.
Facts. So that's what Tom Brady thinking too. And listen, it's Tom Brady. It's the lifestyle that they live in. $1 billion just sounds, and it just sets y'all up for just
a
little bit more.
You never have to worry.
Think about it, right? That's what I'm saying. Like at his age, he's probably like, I know he loves football, but he's trying to make it to where the second half of his life is set up to where, to where he's good, he's comfortable. Money is not really an object, regardless of what lifestyle they live in. That's my goal right now. I'm not trying to keep working for these companies and stuff, knowing I got a lot of great ideas and knowing what kind of brain I got. Nah, might as well make it for myself to where I can make my own schedules and all that. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's too much money to be made out here on these streets for me to just be sitting there. I ain't gonna lie, this is no knock to nobody, but when I see these 65, 70-year-old people and they working, they may be cutting grass, or they may be driving Ubers, or they may be working fast food, they may be dishwashers. That shit is like, I respect the hustle, but at the end of the day, that shit be like, I don't want to be 70 years old and gotta still be filling out applications and getting my old ass up and going to fucking do dish for damn $19 an hour and shit. Like nah. When I'm that age, if I get to that age, I want to be sitting back comfortable somewhere, not worrying about money, having an account set up to where, hey, bills got to come out, this is the account come up. If I got businesses out that's generating money, cool. But I don't even want to be bringing my old ass down to these businesses and all that. Like, nah, I'm good. I need to be sitting back somewhere, drinking, living out the rest of my life until it's all said and done with.
Sipping and tripping.
Facts. That's my goal. I want to just be one of them old cats chilling. I want to get up, maybe go to church, go on family little events and stuff like that, barbecues. But other than that, nah. I want to sit around all day, smoking, drinking, chilling, and doing a whole lot of nothing.
And eating the best in E-Bird's infused creations. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine what will be going on? Whoa.
Facts. I want to go to restaurants and annoy the shit out of people. See what I'm saying? At 70 years old, I want to go to all of the fucking places mad early. I want to be a regular at diners at 70 years old. See what I'm saying? I want to know all of the cashiers' names at the local supermarket.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to scream at the neighbors when fucking they garbage blow on my side of the street.
Yeah, look, so when you go to the store, you want them to say, oh, he's got to get the usual.
Yeah. Facts. You know what I want? Let me get 2 eggs, egg scrambled, and please bring my coffee over here. You know what I'm saying? Black with creamer on the side.
Yeah.
I have my own creamer because I don't know if y'all trying to Bill Cosby me. I want to be one of those old heads. You know what I'm saying? I want my bill to be $7, and I want my senior citizens discount.
Yes.
And I'm going to tip you too. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do when I'm old. Just be old, sit around, do nothing. And when I want to complain, fuck it. That's why when I'm around old people, when I see them in the stores complaining about shit, the lotto tickets ain't working and shit like that. This old man cursed the 7-Eleven dude out. He been playing these same lotto tickets, it seemed like, since 1943. Them shit's old, crunchy. Them shit stopped working. He said, what the fuck? I'm supposed to take time out of my day to put in all these bubbles? This is 7 goddamn tickets. I don't got time. I was in there dying.
That's great.
I was in there dying. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker. Restaurants, you ever went into a restaurant where you got to pay on a little machine that's at the table?
Oh, yeah.
Old people hate them shits. I'm not using this goddamn fucking machine. Hey, young fella, can you show me how to use this shit? Because if not, I'm about to walk right the fuck out of here. They want to walk. They want to eat. And they either want to leave their money on the table or they want to walk to the lady in the front that's sitting there when they're about to go out. Old diner going. I'm going to be going to diners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Diners. Fuck Denny's. I'm going to diners. Anyway.
But no,
So
that so
yeah,
that's what's funny because you know what I'm saying. Like the old people don't want to have nothing to do with nothing that's an upgrade in technology. Look, they
nope.
just want to do what they know, and they ain't trying to grow. They like, look, I'm old enough. I done made it this far doing this. I'm gonna keep doing it. And if you don't want to deal with me while I do it like this, then fuck y'all.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. If I'm Tom Brady though, chasing $1 billion is always great, but I don't know if I don't know. You got to think now, like at that age, yeah, you Tom Brady, but do you want to start getting whole new pussy? You want to be out there on ChristianMingle.com and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you Tom Brady. You can't just date no regular old body. And you know she gonna grab somebody. Let's be clear.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Without her there, he's only worth 250. She's worth 4. She got her own bread. Let's be clear.
Her
She
bread
got her
got
own bread.
cheese and butter and all the condiments on top.
Yep.
Yes.
And it's definitely probably been people, you know. You think the big buff black niggas ain't been hitting up in the industry? They've been in the bell. Oh, yeah, you know, once they man, Terry Crews, you know what? I'm not even gonna throw that out there anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. If I'm him, I maybe would have sat back and just think, like, yeah, it's other ways for him, in my opinion, to get the billion without him still playing football.
Yeah, because you got that wrong, because Terry Crews might have hit Tom up. Well.
Oh shit. Shit. Yo, you ain't gonna do my guy Terry like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Do my guy Terry like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. We
No
appreciate
doubt,
y'all.
no
Everybody on
doubt.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Make sure y'all go on all platforms and subscribe and follow us, man. DAW Byrd, Harlem Smiley, Dirt Gang Digital. Y'all know how that go, man. The illest network on there. And y'all tuned in with the illest morning show, man. We know we're running in the afternoon right now, but technically it's still morning where I'm at in California. So technically we still doing the morning show. So, you know, as a Blunt Burn Pod show will be airing later on today. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Me, AW Byrd, Ron G's 215, man. Y'all know how that go, man. We're gonna bring y'all some nice, great content today. NLE Chopper bring something up that's you know, NLE Chopper, he told his girlfriend that, all right, so let me break it down for y'all real quick, right? I guess NLE Chopper tells these girls when he gets into these little relationships, like, listen, I'm going to cheat. I'm one of the people, I don't believe in being with just one girl. So I don't even know if you can call it cheating. But he tells these girls, like, listen, I'm not only going to be with one girl. You either rock with it or you don't. And a lot of times these girls say, hey, it is what it is. Cool. Long as you keeping at home cool, I don't mind. But this is one girl right here. And let's be clear. She's cute. Nice little body. Once you become with a rapper, you be actually, you know, you become what they call internet famous. So she's, you know, could be nice little IG model, whatever like that. NLE Chopper says he has broken up with her because he could not cheat in peace. She was running down on the other girls. She was all in the girls' inboxes. She'll find out who these girls were, do a little bit of Facebook stalking. You know, do what girls do. NLE Chopper said, this is what you signed up for. You got to stick with it. He did a whole live telling people, like, listen, this is what I tell these girls. If you want to be with NLE Chopper, what's that called? Polyamorous? Polyglamorous? Polyglamorous? Whatever that shit is called.
Polygamous.
Polygamous? Polyo string cheese? Whatever. Yeah. That's what he believes in. Those are kind of marriages he believes in. So when he say marriages, he wants to be like one of them dudes from Africa.
Yeah.
You know, one guy, 7 wives. They all in the house chilling, raising the kids together. They high five, and maybe he called 2 or 3 of them in there one time. They all drunk, feeling a little frisky. From what I'm hearing in these marriages from these average, this was what happens sometimes.
But see, that's the problem. They want to bring that lifestyle over here. In America, women are not down for that. Even if they say they are, you
Yeah.
gotta have a certain type of woman that's gonna allow you to bring other women into the fold, and you just gonna treat all of them the way you want to at will. You gonna smash every day, all day with whichever one you choose. It is just supposed to be all good. We all in together, all our money going into the same pot, and
Mhm.
I'm running the show with the money. Over here in our country, they call that pimping. So,
Yeah,
so, so like
facts.
you like so ain't nobody really gonna go for that. You like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, the crazy part about it is too, I try to tell somebody, right? And maybe we can have this little debate, this little discussion. I told people the only reason why this works in these other places, in these other countries, is sometimes these ladies don't be having a lot of other options as far as like living arrangements. And a lot of these other places, females don't have the financial freedom that they do in the United States. In some of these places, it ain't like females can just go inside these little businesses and these corporations and go down there and get jobs. They still live in foul in a
And
lot
they
of these
don't and they
places.
don't and they don't know anything else. They have already, and I hate to use this term like this, but in these countries that we're talking about, they have been trained to live this way. So they don't
Facts.
even pursue or even entertain other options or the I'm an independent woman, I got my own or whatever. They already conditioned to feel like this is how it's gonna go. So I just ride with this. I roll with this. This is what I know. This is what I'm accustomed to. I've seen it go on before me. It's gonna go on after me. This is what I roll with.
Yeah. In the United States, now these females out here, they not just listen. A lot of dudes out here is foul. A lot of dudes out here is foul. You can't tell the females out here to just live, to raise kids and just stick by your husband now. Because dudes out here is living foul. How's a female supposed to do that out here when the dude ain't doing his part? You got Jerome or Tyrone or Bradley. We gonna not just gonna throw that on the black people. You know what I'm saying? Or Hector, you know, or Juan, Won. We gonna
The
all Asian
Wong,
community, yeah,
Wong,
you
bang,
know,
bang.
yeah, because they not doing what they gotta do, and they not holding down enough bread for the household. So in the great state of the United States, because I had a mother that was like that, that did had to do what she had to do. Man, if she would have had to depend on the baby father to do what they, oh no, we would have been starving. We would have been struggling out here in these streets. Now, Mom Dukes did what she had to do, like these strong black American women do. She got out and got it for herself. Oh, if they ain't gonna do it, I gotta do it. Because guess what? I got mouths to feed. So in a lot of these other countries, a lot of these guys, they think like that. Like, nah, we know they can't just go down here and get no job. I'm the sole breadwinner. That's why that shit works out there in other places, but it don't work out here. A lot of times out here, how many guys you know that live off their girls?
Right. And so let's look at it like this. The other reason why it don't work over here is because if you're going to have a stable of women,
Mhm.
you got to be able to take care of everybody.
You
You
said
got to deal
stable?
with yeah, stable. And I'm gonna say
Stable.
this. I'm about to use a spelling word. You got to be able to deal with a lot of idiosyncrasies. Now I'm not gonna spell
Oh,
that. I'm not gonna
idiocracy.
spell
You said
it.
idiocracy. You said it wrong,
Yeah.
motherfucker. But don't worry. I just said the polygamy or whatever that shit wrong. You see how that works? How he correct me on certain words? It's not like neither one of us stupid. He just know words I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah, you know.
idiocracy. The reason why I
Right.
know that because it's a lot of idiots out there that I say, yeah, you know, you
But you
show
gotta be
great
able to,
idiocracy.
you gotta be able to deal with all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's different components. Every individual has a different button or what have you. You gotta manage all those things.
Mhm.
All dudes out here in the United States, especially in our community that look like us, the brothers just want to say, hey, look, man, I got a stable of bitches. I got a lot of bitches.
Stable.
I got a big house. I got a lot of hoes. And look, they cater to my needs. But what do you do to keep them in the house? See, all of them got social media now, unless you're running a slave camp. So they're thinking for themselves. And if you're not servicing everybody the way they want to be serviced, you will soon be out of there. So that's why
Yeah,
we can't do polygamy.
I believe there is no woman on earth that wants to share their man with another girl.
Nope.
I don't.
No.
Even the ones that's living 7, I gotta believe that they don't want to be in that situation. If they had a chance to just be with them, and then that, I gotta believe that.
I do.
Nobody wants to share unless now once again, if you just one of those people to where you like both sides and you like the best of both worlds and
There's
all
some
parties
freaks out
involved, like
there.
the
There's
best
some
of
freaks out there.
yeah, it's especially nowadays. It's a lot of three people couples out there.
Freaky deaky.
But us Netflix goes to show that sometimes it's always one person that usually get jealous out of the 3. Maybe one showing the other one a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
Niggas get mad, you get mad at one and the other 2. It's a lot of shit that can go wrong in situations like that. But I gotta really sit back and believe like nobody wants to share their significant other with anybody. You see what I'm saying? So, some people just be like, all right, this person cheated, but if I'm not in that situation, it's like girls who get hit by guys and still stay in those relationships. I can't sit back and really believe that they want to get hit.
No.
That's why nobody don't want that shit. These girls don't want, I'm saying nobody don't want that shit. So at the end of the day, guess what? Maybe because of her situation may be worse if she leave this guy. Yeah, she's getting hit, but if she leave him, maybe she may be homeless.
Right.
On the street. And ain't no telling what can happen on the street. You could be cold. So some people think like that. Same with getting cheated on. Oh, well, I don't have nowhere else to go. Nobody else may want me. So yeah, he's cheating, but I can't leave him because if I do, my situation may end up worse.
But nowadays, this is the answer. I can't leave him, but I know he cheating. So fuck it. Why he out there cheating? I just start me an OnlyFans page and then I'm gonna make my own money.
Bro, I don't know if they see it. Times is changing. You got a lot of women now. These guys are coming forward to they getting their ass whooped.
Yo,
Listen,
yeah.
Times is changing. It's females out here. Oh, you live with me? Oh, you want to sit around and do nothing all day? Guess what? I'm gonna be at work after work. I'm gonna go out and hang out with the girls, aka I'm gonna go link up with Jerome. And then I'll be home when I be home. It's a lot of dudes dealing with that now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Y'all home chilling, watching the babies and all that, doing your fatherly duties, your due diligence. And guess what? Because for years and years and years and years and years, you've been, I'm not talking about regular old Joes like us who just watch out. You married and shit like that. That's different. We're talking about girlfriend, boyfriend. We're not talking about housewives. Yeah. That's what we talking about. Now we're talking about housewives, house husbands. We're talking about girlfriend, boyfriend. To where y'all got kids together and the dude is sitting around before y'all had kids, during y'all had kids. You ain't been doing nothing but living off this lady. Guess what? You ain't got no say so if she go out and hang out with the girls all night long. You got to sit there and take that. Baby waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, wow, you roll over. Guess what? Your girl still ain't home. She's still out with the girls. You should have went up, get out and get something. Tides is changing. These girls not just sitting around just, oh, I'm going to just take this and take that. Nah, you don't want me? Somebody else will. And unfortunately, girls outnumber guys 3-1. So we got a lot of options. They don't have too many options. But smart guys like us know some of y'all dudes be out there. Y'all be letting y'all laziness let these good girls go. And then you get guys that come and swoop them right up. Because they see the worth. Oh, what? She got a job. She cute. She still got all her teeth. Baby hairs is nice and laid and all that shit. Got a car, ambition, goals. What? But she date this dude. And you know you done grew up with this dude. What? He ain't got no job. This nigga be on the game all day. Come on, son. Come on, son. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick and choose your battles out here in these streets. But I say that to say this. Times is changing. So NLE Chopper, which we was originally talking about, he lets these girls know this. And whether you want to be down with it or not, you can. But at the end of the day, you will end up like this girl. She wanted to be number one. She thought, listen, I'm going to be honest. This is what kills me about Blueface, right? I think overall her face her body is way better than Krishan Rock.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Elite Chopper like, man, listen, she can't rock with it. She got to go. What is it about this girl in Blueface that Blueface like, nah, this bitch gotta stay. Just don't
Well,
get it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. At the end of the day, I think that he really like her because he has tried numerous times to separate himself, and she's still hanging around. But my problem with that is sometimes you got to realize that everything you like is not good for you, and in the long run, some things that you like you got to separate from because they will hurt you. They will harm you in the end. And she is just like that. She is something I feel like because she ain't gonna never calm down. She's never gonna play her role, be confident in who she is in her role, and just maintain. She's always going to be a loose cannon.
Facts. This was some funny shit out I seen on here too. Salute the Swifty Blue.
Oh yeah, the check in.
Yo, if y'all don't know Swifty Blue, I'm not even gonna call him a local California rapper because he's known outside of California now.
Okay.
But Swifty Blue, it's weird. I think he's Mexican and black, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely Mexican for sure, but I think he's Mexican and black. Normally when you get, I don't know, it's weird. Like if you were Mexican, you normally join like Mexican games, but normally if you like Crip or Blood, you either like Samoan, just look Mexican, or you Mexican mixed with black. Anyway, politics. Rapper Swifty Blue launches his own check-in website for Los Angeles. And look at this shit. It's called Swift Check-In. The process. Number 1, enter LA and check-in. Number 2, receive your check-in certificate. Number 3, enjoy LA. So when you hit number 1, you hit LA. When you get to LA, you hit LA, and then you let them know what part of LA you at. Then when you hit number 2, they're going to send you a certificate that basically say, all right, cool, we can protect you in this area, in this part of LA. And then after that, you pay a fee, and then you can enjoy LA. They come meet you where you at. It's almost like a bodyguard for hood stars. You see he got the 2 hammers on him. Yeah, AW Byrd, what do you think about Swifty Blues check-in? It's a real website. It's a real website. What do you think about this?
I'm anxious to see how many people are going to trust that. So, the number one thing now with the whole check-in principle is individuals out here feel like if you check in, you only checking in to set yourself up to be robbed. So I don't know, man. I couldn't see myself going to a website to check in. I'm only checking in, and my other thing is this right here. You checking in if you a rapper, if you're somebody of notoriety, that you're a known entity, or you intend to go out there and use California and its landscape to make yourself known, like shooting a video or commercials or something like that. But just to be a civilian and go out there, the way I live, I'm under the radar. I'll talk to somebody like you or somebody else who I'm connected with that's in LA, and based on that, I know where to go, where not to go. But I'm not gonna be doing anything to draw any attention to myself. So,
Hey, man. Steven Jackson is a big believer of checking in when you go places. That's because Stephen A has ties. I mean, Steven Jackson, excuse me. Steven Jackson. That's because Steven Jackson has ties with certain, with certain sets.
Right.
I'm one of the people that I believe just keeping a low profile, not bringing any extra attention to yourself, and not going where you're supposed to go. I do believe you're going to be going to these different places. You need to be doing research on these areas you're going to be in. It's pretty notable right now that when you come to LA, most places in LA has blocks that has gang members and stuff like that. As a neutral, you're safe long as you're not in the gang. But
Exactly.
if you are somebody who have money and you're not in the gang, you're a target. Just like anybody else. They don't just rob rappers.
Right.
Anybody that has money, more money than them, they're gonna get you. It's
Yeah.
just a little bit easier if you're not in the gang.
Right.
You're an easier target. Let's be clear. It's just a little bit more easy to rob gang members because you can be a Crip and get robbed by blood, but street politics tell you you're not supposed to go to the police and tell them that you got robbed by blood. You're supposed to just go get back.
Right.
So if you rob a gang member, if they live by the street politics, they're not even supposed to say nothing. Even if they know who you are,
Exactly.
they're not supposed to say nothing. That doesn't apply for a regular old Joe, for a regular person. So at the end of the day, checking in, I don't know. I'm not one of the people that believes in checking in. What I believe in is y'all should stop posting every time y'all here. Y'all there.
Your location, your address, yeah.
You can take pictures of these places and post them shits hours later, the next day. Especially if you know you're not going there. If you're on vacation in California and you're somebody, don't be out there, hit LAX. Then you get to the hotel, I'm outside the... Nah, stop doing that shit, Roscoe's. I'm at Fat Burger. Holy Moly Donut Shop or Randy's Donuts. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Yeah, man.
Stop putting y'all business out there in the street, because guess what? It's motherfuckers lurking right now on Instagram right now. Lurking. Just looking for people that's live in their area. Oh, yeah? We about to go get them. So that check-in shit, I don't know. It's probably people definitely probably going to sign up for that, but I'm not one of them. I'm not checking in no goddamn way. Hey, listen.
That's a nice scam. He could take advantage of a lot of people.
And I'm gonna be honest. I don't care how many guns you take pictures with. I'm looking at the whole aura, no disrespect to Swifty Blue. What are you about? 5'8", 5'9"?
Right.
You lose them guns. I don't believe you're gonna just take nobody down in a fight. I don't know you, but yeah, I'm not spending my money to really believe live. Nah, if I'm gonna spend money for security, I'm gonna go get one of them big 6'9" Goldberg looking motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Other motherfuckers who just niggas sniff cocaine and they just ready to get to it. Who wants some fucking come get some? I'm gonna get one of them niggas.
And lift up the side of a truck, bench press 600. Like,
All they do is shave their sideburns. That's it. I'm going to get one of those. No hairs growing their nose. That's how much cocaine they sniff. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit go right here. It's gone. Cocaine burn all that out. I'm going to get one of them motherfuckers.
Burn.
All they do is sniff cocaine and drink Red Bull. I'm going to get one of them. That's it. Niggas' hearts is like this. Every 5 niggas' hearts is beat like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, man, good out. Hey, but fuck it. You gonna get them 6'9" gonna sign up for that. 6'9" gonna want to come to California. He gonna sign up for Swifty Blue check-in. And if I'm Swifty Blue, I will send that nigga payment, take that damn, give him that certification, and just not show up when he get to the airport. What you gonna do? Come find you and get you? Yeah, no. That's snitching out. This is something I'm gonna play later.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, this picture right here.
That shit is off.
Facts. This is Ron G's new artist. He remixed the song, the Biggie song. I'm gonna play it for y'all later on the At the Blunt Burn Pod Show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just want to give y'all this clip so y'all know who this kid is. White people, I'm gonna need y'all to just stick to K-pop and whatever it is else y'all do musically. I'm gonna need y'all to stop messing up these legend songs by having these young white kids coming up here and rapping. We're getting sick of it. It's bad enough we have fucking shit like this happening.
Dirt Gang Productions. Yo, Harlem Smiley, it's about that time. We want to see a movie. Work time.
I like to play my game, me and you ain't the same. I was walking through the rain while you was rich with all the fame. Don't make me go insane and bust your brain. You ask me, know I'm back with the hot raps. You can never diss me, cause I'ma hit you with that strap. Some ways they think I'm black. Some ways they think I'm black.
Some ways they think I'm black.
Stop playing with the money, I'ma hit you with that glad.
I'm gonna hit you with that glack.
That glack. Yo, listen. TikTok. What are y'all? Yo, listen, man. Y'all is getting crazy. Yo, listen. Some shit y'all just gotta listen. Listen. Y'all gotta understand something. The Lord gave y'all the advantage in the beginning of time. He gave y'all the advantage. Yes. He gave y'all the wealth. You know, he gave us other stuff. Hard working ethic. He gave the girl good genes. Not really the hair, but everything else, the melanin. You know, I should protect it from the sun and all that. You know, black girls got the thickest bodies, best coochies. Hey, man, you know, it's not to be debated. It's a natural fact that black coochie is the best coochie. It's a natural fact. I didn't have, anyway, we're not going to go down that road. Anyway, rhythm, sense of good taste.
Yes.
Flow. It's a lot of stuff the Lord gave us that eventually is going to change the whole way the world is, you know, looked upon.
Right.
What we lacked, y'all got as far as funds and, you know, the opportunities and he gave us a lot of, you know, he gave y'all the blonde hair and the blue eyes and you know, he gave us some stuff.
Hey, look, Smiley, he gave us Glock. He gave y'all Glacks.
Glacks, yeah, we got Glocks, right? What he didn't give y'all was rhythm. A lot of y'all. Some of y'all, you know, got the little gift. But some of y'all didn't get rhythm. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like, it's some shit you gotta leave to us.
Right.
Because y'all boys on TikTok be absolutely doo-doo.
Yeah. Doo-doo.
And those balls that Ron G's artists just split. If y'all know who Ron G's is, y'all about to see him in a little while.
Yeah.
On As a Blunt Burn Pod show. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say except for I'm ready to end this show.
Yes, sir.
Get ready to burn blunts on the next show.
Yeah.
Blunt Burn Pod show, the illest and realest. I know Ray said play 5 seconds. Nah, don't worry.
No, it's
don't
coming.
Worry.
It's coming. It's coming.
Listen, just remember, y'all got to tune in later. As a Blunt Burn Pod show. Y'all seen his first artist. Just remember this one right here, because this kid remixed one of Biggie's songs. I don't know why Ron G's is signing all these young white artists, but he is. But you thought that last one was bad. The way he took this Biggie song and kind of just switched the words a little bit with the same beat, I almost want to throw up. I called Ron G's and asked him what was his artist thinking. He said, nah, Harlem Smiley, he dope. You should sign him to
Dirt Gang Digital.
So when he told me that, shit, I looked at Ron G's and I said, it's not a cold chance in hell that I would actually sign fucking Mayo B or this white boy remixing the Biggie shit. I'm from Brooklyn. You really think I disrespect my goddamn town like that? You gotta be fucking kidding me, Ron Jesus. No way in hell. I said that all in one breath to Ron Jesus when he asked me. And then I did the little Kim up out of there. I got out of there. Lil Kim style. Anyway, A.W. Byrd.
Yo.
Take us home. Get up out of here.
So check it out. Salute to the chat as always. You know what I'm saying? Love is out there and we love to receive it because we always gonna give it back. Yo, Raygo Brazy, we on today at 4:15. We gonna rock that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your blunts ready. Get your roll-ups together. It ain't gonna be nothing but a lot of smokes and jokes as we talk for all our good folk. This is the gatekeeper in the building, rocking hard, pulling all the punk cards. The A.W. Byrd is where you find me on all platforms. We rocking nonstop, day after day, with some of the best content. You know what I'm saying? When you come over here, your time is well spent. Smiley, let them know where you are and let them know what's coming, because we coming right back on in a couple of hours to rock this shit. Let's go.
Thanks, man. It's your boy Harlem Smiley, man. The one and only Harlem Smiley, man. Yes, I am him. I am fucking him, man. Listen, one thing about me, this brain works different than a lot of other brains, man. And I told y'all will never be bored with this content. Y'all know the slogan. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch. It's impossible. Everybody else is outside getting up, getting to it, getting out there, man. It's a lot of shit I created on these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of content, a lot of shit out there. Just remember, man. Just remember the originators, never the imitators. We here, man. The squad, man. The illest and realest podcast. Salute the Dirt Gang Digital, man. One of the realest networks. And I say networks, that's what we're working up to right now. Networks, multiple shows, multiple content creators, making a lot of money. Multiples amount of digits, if that even makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the 21st. Salute to YouTube. Salute to Google AdSense for sending them nice little payments on time every time. We appreciate y'all, man. Smiley and Byrd in the morning. We out. But make sure y'all tune in to the As the Blunt Burn Pod show today. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. Different aspect to the show. A lot of laughing. We got games on the show. We're going to be doing a little bit of roasting. And on top of that, we got some good topics we're going to talk about later too. So y'all want to laugh, y'all want to smoke, y'all want to joke, but y'all also want to come and enjoy some of this great content. 4:15 Eastern Time, 1:15 Pacific Time. Come tune in. A.W. Byrd channel, Dirt Gang Digital channel, Ron G's 215 channel. It don't matter whether you hit Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, man, Spotify, Anchor.fm. We everywhere, man. We in these streets like cook crack. Yep. Yes, even my connect, actually, how I cook that up. But nah, we talking about content, of course, man. I just do nothing but cook content. It comes easy. I ain't got to sit around and just think about shit and all that. I ain't got to, you know what? I'm not even going to go down that line of work. Let's get to it. We out of here. One love. Don't do drugs. Boosh.